What's going on, everybody? Today I'm at the Purveyor, continuing my series of Purveyor roles that I've recently been using 1000 script between a couple of characters and seeing what I can get between roughly 20 rolls. Today I'm going to change it up a little bit. On this character, I'm going to roll 10 3-star ranged weapons, and on the other character that I roll script on, I'm actually going to roll 20 2-star ranged weapons. The recent video that I've posted in regards to the Inside the Vault information about legendary crafting and more, there's a lot of speculation in that, which is starting to change my tone on how I should go about collecting certain weapons, how I should go about the roles of the Purveyor and different things like that. Definitely keep an eye out for other videos regarding that, but the video link will be in the description, so check that out. It'll make a little bit more sense. I'll describe a little bit more when I get to my other character as well. But as we are at the Purveyor, if you are newer to these sets of videos, I break the items down into different categories, and I try to give my thoughts on specific roles. I would say things are not good, decent, or great. Great can be a god roll. Great can be something that somebody that just hit 45, 50, depending on the requirements of the item. If that person just hit that level, they might find that very useful. So whether you're mid-game, end-game, or just hitting level 50, trying to be considerate of these items or these factors. And then when looking at these items, if it's just going to get auto script or something like that, or if I'm not even going to sell it, that's not good. If I can sell it, or maybe even use it, that'll be the decent category. But let's see what we get. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Last time on this character, I actually got two decent items. Well, actually two great items that I would say were worth using. They're in between decent and great. I've used a few of them. There's other items I've found to be better. So again, I have a lot of different items to compare in terms of my stash. And then in terms of future crafting of legendary attributes, a lot of these items that we're getting could actually be better. Again, keep an eye out for more info on that. Alright, so now with this character, I've had some pretty good luck with the recent rolls. Some of those items that I walked away with last time I thought were pretty good. This time I'm hoping to at least walk away with some decent items on this character. And then when I hop to my next character, I will start to break down even more speculation and then explain why I'm going to be doing some 2-star ranged rolls for this one. Fingers crossed, let's see what we get. Short flamer. Don't really use the flamers too much. Quad plasma pistol, that's hit chance. I feel like I have received one of these recently. I'll consider this one decent. I'm a fan of quad, just about anything. No, thank you. Instigating items, I'm actually going to start looking more into to see how I can make some of those better. I actually don't mind seeing some of those. Bloody double barrel. If it was quad, that would have been awesome. If there was some sort of combination of faster fire rate, explosive, that would have been cool. Not what I mean by faster fire rate on a weapon. Only a few more to go. Mutant Slayer's faster fire rate, agility, LMG. I will say this is in between a decent and great find. I like seeing faster fire rate on LMGs. Explosive is nice for the little boost in damage as well. But then you don't have to worry about having, let's say, dense armor, and you can be a little bit more up close and personal. Mutant Slayers, I would have rather had anti-armor or bloodied. In the recent video with legendary crafting, I start speculating what does it mean when we can re-roll our legendaries in the future. Does that mean you can re-roll the base, which is Mutant Slayers, or is it just restricted to, let's say, for this item, faster fire rate or agility? Again, I get more into that in my other video. I could say this is a very good item regardless. No, thank you. Last but not least. Alright, on to my next character, Scruffy. For this character, I'm going to do something a little different when I'm trading in my script. I'm actually looking at getting twice as much in return for the same amount of script. Um, Again, the speculation that I'm having with this news on what's going to be hitting the PTS, and then what the future of the game could mean in terms of re-rolling different attributes and potentially making any find a really good find depending on how you re-roll the attributes. I think from the amount of script that I currently have, might not be too bad to split it and then spend some on 3 stars, hopefully get the god roll out the gate, and then for the 2 stars, maybe we end up with something. Now, the second attribute that I'm really looking for is either faster fire rate or explosive. If I'm not seeing faster fire rate or explosive on some of these, I might not consider anything too crazy on these, because then the goal will be to spend the minimum resource and then see whatever these legendary cores are, and then upgrading from a 2-star to a 3-star hopefully will be beneficial. Again, we'll speculate as we continue. For this first 2-star roll, let's see what we get. Faster fire rate. So again, I'm happy to see faster fire rate. I'll say this is a decent find to start because, in fact, looking for faster fire rate. I don't know if we'll be able to re-roll exterminators into anti-armor or something else. Keep an eye on that. But then the whole idea would be you make this a less VATS, a crit, or some other combo with the third perk. Explosive, Ghoul Slayers. I mean, so far I'm getting what I wanted. Limb damage. I'll also accept limb damage, but not seeing anything too crazy. Eternal Compound Bow. This is actually one of the few compound bows that I've received on this character. And now this kind of feels like more of a gamble. I would actually suggest doing 2-star rolls for people that are maybe just approaching level 50. Also consider this one decent. Again, you're getting more bang for your buck. You're getting twice as much, or twice as many items. I like seeing the sales because when you combo the sales with even spending less script, you seem to get a ton of items. So I've spent 500 script, I've got 10 items, and so far there's really nothing that I'm looking to really keep unless I can change the first attribute. In terms of finding things that are faster fire rate, explosive, this is really going to be a gamble, but again, this could pay off in the end. 2-shot explosive SMG. I mean, I will say this is a great find in terms of anything. If I find any other 2-shot explosive, anti-armor explosive, anti-armor faster fire rate, bloodied explosive, any of those things. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of the 10 mil SMG. My common complaint is that they seem to break pretty quick. I believe that's more related to the explosive perk, but can't complain. Wow, okay, so Furious damage while aiming fixer. So now, this is a great example. I'll still even consider this a great find now for what we can do. If I can only add one more perk to this, imagine if I made it less VATS cost or something along those lines. Or VATS crit, do more damage, or whatever the case is, I can now make this fixer that much better. So whereas I may have once just thrown this in a vendor or scripted it or sold it to a friend, I might hang on to this and see if I can make it that much better. Junkies, VATS hit chance Gatling gun. So this actually works for my heavy guns character because I can swap him around and then actually use junkies. I can get this potentially into a faster fire rate if I downgrade from a 2-star to a 1-star, keep the junkies, and then re-roll and see if you can get faster fire rate. Again, there's a lot of speculation at this point in time. The PTS isn't out yet with the new stuff that they're mentioning. I'm gonna try to dive in and keep a close eye on all that, and then post future videos, because I think this is also going to change how I go about rolling script. And again, at this point, there's still a ton of speculation going on, so I'm trying to reserve what other crazy ideas I have in my head, I suppose. Alright, so I did not expect to walk away with a bloodied explosive handmade. So great find. Really did not expect to find some sort of caliber of this weapon. I do have a 2-shot explosive 10mm SMG, and now I have a bloody explosive handmade. So at least for this handmade, again, I would like to maybe put less VATS on it. I don't know if that's something that's going to take multiple tries and all that. But I am very happy I'm walking away with that. I'll ignore the broadsider. Troubleshooters, VATS hit chance fixer. So, I don't know, I'm getting a bunch of fixers now on this character. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I'm not a huge fan of specifically troubleshooters. I think I'd rather use other stuff against them. But the VATS hit chance, maybe add some other perk to it, make it that much better. Use it for running silos. Only 2 more rolls to go. And last but not least, Junkies. So I really can't complain about this, and I have to say this is a great find too. Like Junkies explosive, anti-armor explosive, bloody explosive, any of those combos are gonna go straight to the great end of these. They're only 2 stars, so you can't get better than this. I wish it wasn't a single action revolver, but take it. Alright, so in terms of the rolls that I got, on this character, I would argue that I got better stuff. Even though it's a 2-star, that bloody explosive handmade that I have can potentially be one of the best ones in the game. Again, if you haven't read the Inside the Vault, and some of this may sound a little foreign to you and your gameplay, check out the other video that is in the description. I would say keep an eye out for more of these rolls. I'm definitely going to be rolling 2K as often as I can between different characters. I might split it between 10 3-stars and then 20 2-stars, just like I did in this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do. I think this is a pretty safe way to approach some of the new content we're looking forward to. And then, yeah, I'll keep an eye on the PTS, keep an eye on more information on legendary crafting, legendary power armor, legendary attributes, more. Until next time. Take it easy, everybody.